Dakin Bakers. Today we're going to do a recipe that Daniel Lewis is always talking about. I don't think he's ever actually got to make it, but likes to eat it. So we're going to do garlic mushroom pots. So I hope Daniel's watching this because I expect you to start making it now, Daniel. Right, so the first thing is we're going to chop up an onion. Making this video a little bit earlier than expected because as with the job I do, I teach a lot of people that have learning difficulties, but a lot of them are also very vulnerable medically as well. So one of the ladies I was supposed to teach this afternoon hasn't had a very good night at all, so she's still in bed today. She's not going to get up at all. She often has quite a few sick days at the cafe, so this is her first sick day since lockdown, so it's not bad, not bad. So yeah, so I'm making this a bit earlier than I intended. Okay, so that's the onion chopped, or it's peeled. Now we'll chop it. So this morning I had a chat with Jamie. He was very into the Skype chat that you all had last week, so we've set one up for Level Besters, or Dakin Bakers I should say. So hopefully on Thursday I'll be able to have a chat, and Sass and Linda, we're all going to be involved in this, and hopefully get a chance to see you all and talk to you all. If you're on the list, you should have had your invitation by now. Right, so there's the onion. Now with the garlic, just going to get it ready to crush it. Oh, I'll wash that. I won't throw that away, I'll just give that a little wash. So with this I'm doing 3 cloves of garlic. Right, there we are. Right, so in our pan, put in a little bit of oil. And some butter. Yeah, so Jamie was talking to me about the Skype chat, and then I had a nice session with Angus who made leek and mushroom gratin. Let's put these onions in. While they're frying off, garlic ready. Garlic. I need a wooden spoon. I haven't left my wooden spoon out. Spoon. Let's give this a nice stir. I thought it was a bit warmer today, so I put a skirt on. I've obviously frightened the weather away. I put some trousers on yesterday, and they were very, very tight, I have to say, Dakin Bakers. I think this lockdown isn't doing me any good. I need to be back at work moving around a bit more, rather than sitting up looking at you on a computer screen. Right, so, someone said it's all the things you keep making, but all the cakes I'm making, I'm actually giving away to other people, so I'm not actually eating any more than I do normally, so I'm a bit worried. So let's cut these mushrooms. I'm just doing them into quarters, so you get a nice bit of chunky mushroom in your bowl. I'm going to put them in these bowls. That's a nice lot of mushrooms. Recycling. Right, put these in with the garlic and onions now. They've sweated down. Hopefully you can see. I'll sort of move to the side so you can see. Right, so they're all coated, starting to soften down. Now they're going to be cooked again in the oven, so I don't want to overcook the mushrooms since they go all soggy. So at this stage, add some flour. That's 1 spoonful. I haven't quite put all that in. Stir that around. So it's very similar to a lot of other things. So it's making a roux basically, which we're then going to add some milk to. Right, so I've got some milk here. So Angus made his leek and mushroom gratin today, and it was a very similar method. Chicken pie would be the same as well. So I'm going to just let that cook out. Now, I bought this goat's cheese to go on the top of some tarts that I made last week, but thought it was like the normal French goat's cheese that you slice, but it's actually with garlic and herbs. So I'm going to add that to it as well, because that will all, well, it'll make it creamier, it'll give it a bit more of a garlic taste, and it gets rid of it out of the fridge. So that's gone now. Yeah, that was a mistake. That shouldn't have come like that at all. Right, to this I'm going to add some pepper. And some salt. And just let that all cook down. That big lump of cheese is like a big lump right in the middle now. Hopefully that will all melt down. Might have to add some more milk. So, the next thing to do is to make our topping. So it's exactly the same topping that we made for leek and mushroom gratin. It's topping that I quite like, using breadcrumbs, because it's always handy with bread. You've always got the end of the bread that you haven't used. Another topping that I like doing is one that I did with Rebecca the other week, which is crunched up crisps. Plain crisps and cheese and a little bit of oil. So that's another nice one as well, if you've got any of those in your cupboard. I'm afraid with mine they all seem to disappear as soon as they go in there. That's a little bit more milk. That'll do. Right, so let's grate some cheese to go in here. Just normal extra mature cheddar. And I'm just going to add a little bit of oil to bind that. So another stir of this concoction. But yeah, I think that's going to be good. Cheese has made it nice and creamy. So there you are. So the bye that wasn't supposed to happen has turned out all right in the end. It was fine on the tarts, it just didn't melt quite the way that normal goat's cheese does. But that's what happens when you go to a German supermarket in a hurry and they've moved everything around, which is what happens. So here we go, so we've got the leek and mushroom gratin. And I better taste, no it's not leek and mushroom gratin, it's garlic mushroom pots. Better taste it. It does taste garlicky. So what we do is we'll fill these about 3/4 full. My customer with the cake, I've made that already today. I didn't show you because it's one that we've made before. He wanted a chocolate covered flapjack today. So that's all made in the pantry, ready to go out tomorrow. So there we are, they're about 3/4 full. And then all I do now is just add the topping. Always do 2 of these, never do 1, because the person you live with or who you're hoping to live with or who you is your friend won't want to talk to you if you have 1 and they don't. So always do 2. So there we go, garlic mushroom pots. They've just got to go in the oven later just to brown off the top and make sure the underneath's hot, but probably only be in the oven for about 15 minutes if that. Okay, so Daniel Lewis garlic mushroom pots. I want to see you make them. Okay, bye. See you again another day.